Aries. My little flamethrowers, how are you? I love this card so much. Oh, well, I'm in black and white, so you don't get to see it, but it's like full of color, and it's a beautiful spider card. Webs are very protective. If you feel like something might be coming through your house or something, draw webs on your walls. I understand why when people go to jail, they get spider webs tattooed on them. It's like some type of jail thing, but I get it. Okay, let's see what comes out for Aries. I just had a heat flash trying to do your reading, so I had to stop the camera, take 3/4 of my clothes off, turn the fan on, and redo the reading because I was on fire. Oh, okay, actually, I was having a really hard time with your reading. Like, the cards just weren't coming together. I stopped it after 7 minutes. But what's weird is now I've picked up different cards and I feel like it's the same energy. So I'm going to bring it through as a different message. Clearly, I wasn't getting the message out properly. So this is how the message is going to come through properly now from the way I can see it. So because we had the Three of Swords come up. So the Firefly is the Three of Swords. And this big, huge guy here is the King of Cups. But they're both in reverse. So, and that was what the other reading was about. So it seems like some type of breakthrough has happened with your heart. There are words and situations and heartache that has left your heart. And that has been the missing piece to the dark hallway. You found the light bulb. You know what I mean? This is the light bulb. You found what the problem was. This big old buckshot being an asshole, okay? King of Cups in reverse, using his heart to control you. And those things got into your heart, and that's how he controlled everything with his words, okay? I feel like this is an overbearing, demanding father, okay? And I actually just had a conversation with my sister this morning about a man that kind of falls into this category. So clearly something's done. My sister heard me yell. No. She had some lucid dream last night and she heard me say, that's what happens when you lie. I guess I said that to somebody. And I know that when you lie, that goes into that dimension where this is the only dimension you can lie. And if you abuse that, if you know that you're supposed to tell the truth, but you choose to lie because you can manipulate words to control people, I'm not 100% sure what happens to you when you leave here, but I do know that there are extreme consequences behind every lie that tears somebody's life apart. Okay? So, oh, look at that. I put the Three of Swords upright. So this is a good thing, okay? Recognizing that somebody was hurting you and you thought that they loved you, but really they were abusing you. The wheel, my friends, has turned. And I wasn't, wheels come and they go, and gravity moves and dimensions change and pressure changes and things align, and there is so much energy that happens in this world. I can't believe that humans even function day to day, which is probably why majority of them are all robots. Okay, if you had to live in a body where you knew everything that was going on with the universe, I don't think you'd be able to function in a normal job, okay? And that's why there's schizophrenics, right? There are people who just have open channels to the dead. Anybody that channels tarot is a schizophrenic, whether they believe it or not, okay? And like this person took over your lines with schizophrenia. So you would have had your telepathy open, okay, because this person would have been your mother or your father, okay, a dominating role in your life that used love against you, okay. They would have abused the lines of telepathy in your head. So then those words that they said to you You know, you will abide by my rule. You will respect me. You will respect your father, your mother. You will. That whole respect word is I don't like the word respect. I really don't. I think respect is earned. It's not just some title that you think you get. Okay? No, respect is earned. And quite frankly, it doesn't matter how much money you have. We are all on the same page. We are all as equal as fuck. So it doesn't matter if somebody thinks they're too good or if somebody thinks that they can dominate something else because they're older or they're in charge or they have a title. It's fucked. It's all a mockery. It's all something that's supposed to fuck with you in the end if you do things wrong, right? 3D is very messed up. So it seems like this wheel is turning on an overbearing person in your life that used love to take over your heart so then they could control it. So what happens for this person with the wheel then, please? What's this wheel going to bring in? The lie comes out about the so-called happy home. So, you know, I just got, your parent might actually admit that they never loved you. They might say, I never loved you. I know I was supposed to. I know I was your parent. I was supposed to protect you. I was supposed to love you, but I really just didn't. Some parents never bond with their children. They never even get to understand what a parental role is here. They come, they go, they eat shit, they die. So I think that's what's going to happen here, is the lie is going to come out about your family. And you know what? I heard that. I heard people were going to start admitting things because they were going to forget their hatred and they were going to just assume that you were gone. So they were going to be like, yeah, I actually really didn't like them. And that was like your aunt or your grandfather was going to be like, well, never saw any good in them anyways, right? It's like family hate that you can't take it up the tailpipe anymore. So what are you supposed to do? If you can't bend over these people anymore that are seriously hurting you, then the lie deserves to come out so then you can fucking walk away and never come back knowing that you were always right. That no, that's not how our parents are supposed to act. No, that's not how you're supposed to get raised. And no, you're not supposed to attack somebody's heart so then you can control them. Stupid, weak people. Whoa, moving forward. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So moving forward, out of the binds that have confined you and the confusion that you've been under, right? They put you under a lot of confusion. They would have put a lot of things in front of you and then taken them away, and then put them in front of you and then taken them away. So you're really confused about love and about how things are supposed to come in for you and how abundance is supposed to work and that things are supposed to continue to come in for you if you're doing good, not just stop and then get given to other people. Like, no, moving away from that to the Four of Wands. So this is definitely a completion. Something is over. And now when the wheel turns, you might get married. You might, like, it could just come out of the blue because this Father of Cups was keeping you only in love with them. Nobody else could have your heart, right? Your heart was so damaged, and that was their way of controlling you, was keeping you damaged. Okay, that's a huge part. So the Four of Wands comes in, and like this could be, let's see. Let's see what the Four of Wands has to say. What is the Four of Wands going to bring in? Possibly. I think it's definitely going to, but let's see. Let's see if they'll tell me. Ooh. Knight of Wands, the Lovers, King of Cups. So I would say that something's going to come in pretty quick. The Knight of Wands is the fastest knight. Okay, that's the fastest energy that can usually come through the deck is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands with the Lovers and the King of Pentacles. So from the looks of it, you get a new king. So if this was your father or your mother, then somebody else steps in, which is what this King of Pentacles is. Okay? And she came through as the Queen of Pentacles in the last reading. So the King and the Queen of Pentacles was here. So that to me tells me that, like, if you've never been married, you might be getting married and like just settling down. I think that's the whole point of the King of Pentacles, is to settle down. Is to finally be planted, having your cake, eating it too, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay? With the Lovers, like, clearly some type of Lovers is going to come in. Okay, and that could be conjoining the two parts of you, the male and the female. That could be the union that I'm talking about with this. Okay, somebody quickly jumps right to the ceremony. Okay, they go right to the finish line, because suddenly things are going to snap into place for you. And it's going to be weird, because things are going to move fast, because you've been in such a confusing, confining energy from this person, that suddenly the light's just going to go on, and it's going to be like, oh, I'm free. I don't have the confinement of the love that I have to give my family. I can just go. And they're like, yeah. And that came through too, as the Ten of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands, leaving that family behind. That old frame of mind, those old people that just no longer have the best interests of you, because they're keeping you confined. They're keeping you the way they want you to be. That's not you anymore. So how are you supposed to stay somewhere when you're changing? That's evolution. You're supposed to be changing. If they can't change and they can't evolve and they can't get with the times, then they do deserve to expire out of your life, right? There is an expiry date for everything, and a best before. So your family's got to get that shit right before they all expire, because their best befores are expiring. Okay? So anyways, the wheel is in, and some major changes are going to be happening, which is why I wanted Aries energy. Aries is going to be the knight here. This is what's going to bring this energy through, which is why it doesn't matter if you're an Aries or not. This is the energy of Aries, which is fire. So thanks for joining the channel. I'm Moonshine. Peace out.